Good morning in this wild and windy, rainy morning at the Wilderness Foundation here at our base camp in Essex. It's National Anti-Bullying Week this week, a really important subject for the clients that come through our doors here. I would say that between 70 and 80% of our clients who we see with massive issues around social anxiety, self-esteem, and real feelings of lack of self-worth have had an experience of bullying in their lives, and many of them tell some of the most heart-rending, grueling stories of feeling isolated, different, not wanted, and on the edge. I'm an adult, I'm 62 years old now, and I was significantly bullied as a younger child. I was very overweight when I was young, probably a bit of a know-it-all, but I went through excessive bullying, really from about the age of about 4 till I was about 14. And the impact that had on my life was a massive sense of never feeling like I belonged, a sense of always having to struggle, an attempt to try and please people on a regular basis, but always an other. And I think that's what bullying does to us. It takes away a sense of belonging and a sense of worthiness. So what do you do if your child's being bullied? It's one of the most painful things when you know that your child is feeling isolated and alone. Well, the first thing I would suggest is that you really make time to listen. Don't judge. Try not to make lots and lots of suggestions of things for them to do, because sometimes it's impossible for them to do that. Try and help them come up with their own strategies about how to deal with it. Often we say fight back if someone's been hitting them. Perhaps that's not the best way to do it, but I would definitely make sure you go to the school, report it, and ask the teachers and staff to help you. Bullying has to be addressed head on. It's not something to avoid. But for children, the fear of going to teachers and other people intervening is one of the biggest handicaps. And many children won't tell you they're being bullied. So look for them not wanting to go to school suddenly. Look at them being very lonely and depressed when they come home from school. Look if there are any marks on their bodies that might have come from being pushed around in the playground. But go back to listening, gentle inquisition. I'm curious, tell me more. I'd really love to be able to help you. What could you do to change that? Lots of personal suggestions that they are going to come up with on their own. For the child, that's another little podcast we'll do later in the week. But for parents, make sure you don't call up the mothers of the other child. Make sure you don't pick on that child in the playground, however tempting it is. Go through the official channels, and if you don't get anywhere that you need to be, go up the ladder to the next level. Document and write down everything your child tells you. And all the time tell them how lovable they are, how much you love them, and that the bully is somebody who's struggling themselves, but they should not have to take being bullied. It's not right and it's not okay.